LCI is known for our extrusion spheronization technology. We are not only equipment providers, and we provide excellent equipment with excellent quality, but we also are process experts. So we are knowledgeable in formulation, in scale-up, in optimization, tech transfer, all of the things that are really important beyond just providing the equipment for our customer to be successful in making drug pellets. So at LCI, we have a brand new technology that's continuous granulation. So it's continuous dry blending, wet granulation, and drying. And not only do we have this new unit available for our customers, but we have a test unit actually that's going to be housed at Duquesne University at their GMP lab facilities, where we have it available for customers to evaluate and to do some testing and to really investigate further that continuous technology. So we're really excited not only about that new technology, but also our partnership with Duquesne and the ability to have our customers be able to get their hands-on experience with the technology and that continuous processing. What differentiates the Dome-Ex Combi system from other continuous pieces of equipment or even other types of granulation equipment is its ability to have a lot of in-process control checkpoints, as well as very consistent product that it's making. So we have the ability to not only continuously dry blend, or wet granulate and dry, but also through the process have many in-process control checkpoints that allow for a high amount of control for the customer. So we have an NIR that can be used in the process, as well as an image eye technology that can take particle size analysis. So we have a lot of ability to control the process and have a high quality product that's made in a continuous fashion. We absolutely are seeing a trend towards continuous manufacturing, and so in response to that, we have our Dome-Ex Combi system that fulfills that that need. And what we're seeing is that customers are looking for the ability to have more control and more consistent product and a more in-process control checkpoints. And with the continuous processing, we're able to do that. Another area that we're seeing as far as trends in the market is combination drugs. And so we have been known at LCI for our extrusion spheronization technology. And that extrusion spheronization technology has been around for decades, but it's being used in very interesting and new ways. For example, I had mentioned the combination drugs, so taking two APIs and delivering them together in a single oral solid dosage form, so capsule. And we're also seeing things with regard to tamper-proofing and making a patient-friendly dosage form. So, the spherical shape, those pellets that we're making, they're very conducive to making, pediatric and geriatric-friendly dosage forms that can help with patient compliance and really help with those who have, trouble swallowing pills. We have an alternative in these beads that can be used for sprinkle drugs. So people are often surprised to find out that we have an entire feeding line of specialty feeders that can feed difficult to feed powders, a wet material, wet granulation, for example, or even gummies. Traditionally, our feeders, we have provided them with our extrusion spheronization technology, but they absolutely have a place well beyond that. We have feeders that can do, very highly accurate, very low dose of very, low amounts of feeding, and we also have units that can do, hundreds of kilos an hour. We have sanitary feeders, and we have feeders that can be used, with loss and weight controls that can really, help in processes where you have powders or other materials that, don't work well with a traditional feeder. And we had begun, providing that technology because the wet granulation that's typically used in our pelleting technology is very poorly flowable. It does not flow well. And the circle feeder technology, which is our feeding technology that we provide, was the only feeder that could feed that wet granulation consistently and not provide any issues or impact the material at all. And so really, people are not as aware of this, great tool that we have, this circle feeder technology that's an alternative to, traditional feeding technologies that have many limitations.